Welcome back, friends. This is Chapter 12 of Harriet's Survival Saga. This episode returns to the colony's replacement, reorganization, and expansion of the kitchen. The interior is steadily cleared of items, and the outer layer of the kitchen double wall is set. Early the next morning, a calamity unfolds. At 3 hours, the refugees betray their protectors, using Harriet's own weapons against her peers. The colony springs into action. While Tsung defaces one of the monuments, she is shot down by Lyons and Harriet. Meanwhile, Miriam tries to rise Sanchez out of his catatonic state by dumping him out of his bed, only to be met by a stampede of aggression. In the darkened room, chaos and confusion. Wheel and Lyons mistaken each other for the enemies. Lyons, upon noticing he's dropped his ally, immediately rushes to his rescue. Despite this event, the colonists have remarkably high morale. The only apparent loss to this treachery was that, during the struggle, Mackie accidentally lacerated off Lyons' right ear. Soon, Wheel and Lyons are back to their normal routine, as the rest of the colony joins them in recovering their situation or improving the structure. By dark, the first layer of the kitchen walls are in place, and everyone gets a respite from their unexpected conflict. During the night, Lyons reorganizes the prison cell. In the early afternoon of the 6th, the kitchen is cleared of the statues, and the second layer wall has been started. It isn't until nightfall of September 7th that this architectural improvement is complete. On the morning of the 8th, with the living quarters and sustenance storage properly developed, thought is given to the next task. Since the defensive walls are also complete, the previous trap corridor is obsolete. The bridge, doubling as the defensive choke point, is expanded and will ultimately have the traps move to its entrance. By the early afternoon, the bridge is complete and Wheel gets another taming inspiration. Aside from Mackie's otic friendly fire, the elephant has been a great addition to the colony and can be used for more than just defense, namely hauling. Given the jungle's abundance, elephant breeding would be cost-free with the exception of training, which is Wheel's strength as the colony's beastmaster. So, Harriet and Wheel agree to use this inspiration to appeal to a mate for Mackie. A young male of 6 years old is selected just outside the eastern wall in a herd of elephants and rhinos.
Hi, how are you? Why don't you have a seat right over there?
In honor of yet another generous financial contributor whose support makes it possible for me to provide you with these videos, we will dedicate this majestic creature to Adventurous, aka Ass Ventura. Welcome to the colony, Adventura. Now you and Mackie get busy making babies, so Harriet can use you for cheap labor, combat, and to sell your offspring. During that same night, the floors to the kitchen are laid down. At 6 hours on the 9th, the security traps are finally repositioned onto the bridge. Several hours later, Wheel is again feeling motivated and has his senses sharpened for shooting. God help anyone who crosses his line of fire for the rest of this chapter. In the same moment, a guest from Pixie's Dynasty's allies, the Aban Bavexa Union, pays a visit to Ark's Banning Salon with coin to trade. As night falls, Wheel gets around to properly welcoming Purple. They negotiate the sale of tribal melee weapons, some tattered apparel, and an herbal medicine for 121 silver. Early on the 10th of September, a lumber haul is staged to refill the wood stockpile. While Harriet swings away at the stalks of palm and bamboo, she ponders. Certainly, she must be feeling some relief at successfully foiling the internal ambush from the refugees. She also takes time to consider what their next move should be. The residence is appealing, provisions are stockpiled, the defensive perimeter is established, and now war beasts of burden can be bred for use and sale. There are certainly many objectives worth pursuing from here. For the following chapter, her goal will be to create a research lab to develop new technologies. Specifically, she'll want to invest time in developing communications to expand her trade to orbiting vessels. This will put the colony at risk of air raids, but that will be a hurdle for another day. Thank you for your attention, my friends. I sincerely hope I'm giving you your money's worth. If you're new and would like to support this project, please consider viewing the video description. As always, I hope you are all safe, healthy, and fulfilled. I will see you on the next one.